Yo, yo, yo. It's D.Arthur in the building. Talking to you guys today about seed retention is the ultimate cheat code for your life. Seed retention is the ultimate cheat code for your life, whether you like it or not. Whether you want to make excuses, make substitutions, give every reason why it isn't. You have to give it a shot. It could literally transcend your life to the next level, because life's impelling motive is the increase of life. Everything that administers to life has to grow. This is just the laws of the world. If a baby is born, it has no choice but to grow as it keeps living. If a seed is watered, it has no choice but to grow. So, I don't mean just physical growth. I mean mental growth. Every single thing has to evolve. This is the way of life. So, and you have to start thinking about it in this type of way, specific type of way. So if seminal fluid is able to create another life force, what does that do to the person who was holding it for an extended period of time? This is why you need to start thinking of it. This is why you need to start taking care of it. Because if you're on seed retention for maybe at least 30 days, you're going to notice some very monumental differences in your life. Like if you're working, maybe you have a job and you're working with women, or maybe even men, you're working with them, you're gonna notice a difference. You're gonna notice that they probably like you a little bit more. They probably vibe with you a little bit more. You can carry out a conversation easier. You're just more present to the moment. It's just easier for them to like you. You're just more of a likable person. This is if you have social anxiety, going on seed retention can help with your social anxiety. So being on seed retention is literally the ultimate cheat code for life. You really can you can really start floating in life, having a high on life when you go on seed retention, just because of the mere fact that you just start feeling better. You just start feeling good. You're in your masculine frame. You're feeling very good about yourself. So when things come to you, you're not in self-pity. You're not as angry as you really used to be. Because the thing is, anger comes from not being satisfied with something about yourself. And so one thing is you just become more present. This is the number one thing, being more present in the moment. Because if you're consistently relapsing, you're definitely not that present. If you're on the hub, you're definitely not that present. You're always thinking about something. Your brain is doing something. It's never fully in the moment. You're not fully engaged in whatever you're doing. Maybe if you're with a woman, you're not fully engaged with her. You're always thinking about something. And this is not that attractive. You have to be fully present. You become more confident. Confidence is the prerequisite to success. 95% of your problems can erase if you're just confident, or at least if you act like you're confident. Things are just gonna be easier for you. Society is made for strong men. The more confident you become, the easier your life is. People, even if you don't even know what to really do, being confident helps you get to places that you wouldn't have gotten if you weren't as confident. So you have to fake it till you make it. You have to act enthusiastic, and then you'll be enthusiastic. This is what tends to start happening. You're also very more purposeful. living life with purpose is one of the most brilliant things that you can do for yourself, because if you're not living purpose, you just feel like you're living, but you're not really, you're existing, but you're not really living. You just feel like things are just, you just feel like there are cinder blocks on your feet, and you're just dragging through life day by day. You don't have any purpose. When you go on zero attention, you're finally gonna figure out more purpose, because the thing is, you're gonna finally start doing a little bit more. You're gonna transmute the energy into maybe things that you have passion about. Maybe you have hobbies about, or maybe you're passionate about something. You have hobbies that you're interested in. You're gonna start figuring out your purpose. And there's two types of days for a man. There's two types of when a man really finds out when he was born, and then why he was born. These are the most important days for a person's life. And also, because the thing is, also another thing when you go on retention is you're finally finding your excitement. Because the thing is, sometimes it is hard to find something to be excited about. But when you go on retention, and maybe you have a routine, and you build some sort of habit that you're proud of, you're gonna start becoming more excited about something, because just because you start realizing that you're putting in the work, that makes you more likely to finally get the things that you really want. You're gonna be finding your own excitement. You're not gonna be living passively through life. Regardless of what is happening, you're finding something to be excited about. And this is a very powerful thing to do, is just being excited about something, because it's so easy in this life to not be excited about anything. It's so easy just to keep walking through life. Maybe you're working a job, and I mean, it doesn't seem like it's taking you anywhere, and you're even miserable. When you go on retention, when you find something else to do that makes you excited, you're finally taking your power back. You're finally taking your life back, because you can either submit to life, or you can make life a very good servant. You have to pick what it is, and all this takes is a decision, and a committed decision. You really have to decide. You can decide if you want to be sad for the day, or you want to be happy. You have to find your happiness. You have to find something that maybe you might be looking forward to, or maybe something maybe in the past that made you excited, and then you can build on that. There's a compound effect, because the thing is, like, once you start entertaining a thought in your mind, similar thoughts start coming to after that thought. So then it starts building, and this is what's basically attracting your vibration. The better thoughts that you entertain, the better you feel, and then what you're doing is you're calling forth a better situations and circumstances. But if you always have negative thoughts, it's gonna compound. There's gonna be similar negative thoughts that keep compounding, and then sooner or later you're gonna be in a very negative vibration, and sooner or later you're gonna attract situations and circumstances that are very negative. Maybe you're driving and you're in a negative state of mind, or maybe you might be angry, and then all of a sudden you start realizing the cops have pulled you over. Or maybe you're in a positive state of mind. You're in a high energetic state of mind, and maybe you're trying to pass through a gate or something, but there's somebody in front of you. You might start realizing that, and maybe you forgot your password, and you might start realizing that they go ahead through the gate and you follow right behind them. You basically caught a break. This is how your life tends to happen in your life. You have to hold a high vibration. This is the best way to hack life. And if you're on C retention, you're basically cheating. You have a cheat code to life. maybe like the thing is, maybe in like GTA, Grand Theft Auto, if you've ever played that game, there's on the internet, there's like all these cheat codes that you can do, and then instantly these things pop up, like a helicopter or a super fast car or something like that. This is how you tend to feel as if you are when you go on sea retention for a longer period of time, because since your brain is just taking up more dopamine, it's just exhibiting a lot more dopamine. The smallest things is more satisfying. Brushing your teeth is satisfying. Talking to somebody is satisfying. Living your life just becomes more satisfying. You literally are jumping realities on seed retention. This is a very beautiful process if you make it. So, I mean, the best thing to do is to be on retention, and only really relapse if you feel like you need to. You can't just be giving up to every single person. You have to give it up to somebody that you really want to. Not someone, just not some like hit it quit it type of thing. You really have to start developing relationships. This is a part of the thing. You have to develop some sort of dynamic between somebody and you have to be on the same vibrational frequency as them. This is the only way to make your soul finally be in agreement with your life. But people are living for the flesh. They have like 100 bodies, but they haven't connected with any of them. Now their spirits are lurking on them. This is how powerful, this is how deep it really gets. So, I mean, think twice before you want to relapse to somebody you're not really too excited about. You keep relapsing, you're definitely not going to get the type of life that you want, because your energy levels are depleted. You have to conserve high energy to take the type of action that you really want to do. And seed retention is a cheat code that can get you to from point A to point Z in a very fast time if you're consistent. And you're also operating from an abundant mind instead of the scarcity mindset. You're operating from the abundant mindset instead of the scarcity mindset, and this will pay dividends in your future. I'm also going to be opening up video consultations like in the near future. So, I mean, if there's anything that you may have a question about, or you may want to talk about, or you really think that I could help you with it, then we are gonna be opening that up pretty soon. And yeah, so that's something to look forward to. Like the video, comment, and subscribe below. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.